right, so we are back. Just wrapped up Nick Saban with this outrageous deal at ESPN and why he took a pay cut to actually do that. Going to change lanes here. Going to talk about some Jim Harbaugh time now. Yep, that guy's still lighting up the headlines. I don't even know if the investigations are done at Michigan into everything that he had going, but it seems like he's taking some of the good folks from Ann Arbor because Jesse Minter, he just left Michigan, the defensive coordinator, for the same role with the Chargers. And next, Ravens offensive coordinator Greg Roman will run the offense. So you can see right now the Chargers are going to try and mirror what the Ravens are doing on the East Coast. They want to do that in the West Coast. Now, this comes from Jason Owens. He's a staff writer at Yahoo Sports. He says Jesse Minter is leaving Ann Arbor to join his head coach, Michigan's own Jim Harbaugh. And the same role he had with the Wolverines is going to do that with the Chargers. The hire makes a return to the NFL for the 40-year-old who spent 4 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens in 2017 to 2020. So it's kind of like the brothers are swapping each other's sloppy seconds. I'm sorry, that's a bad analogy, but that's what's going on because you're hiring your old brother's staff. He's giving you his leftovers. Ugh, it just sounds bad. And we'll get more into that when we come back from a quick 20-second break from another unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern, that app stupid. Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. Download the app or visit your good folks at your local Planet Fitness. Big Fitness Energy is a judgment-free zone. Try any other programs, and you can even consult with a trainer and, like I said, experiment with some of the amenities at Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. Okay, so back to the story that we have in Yahoo, where we have Jesse Minter. Now Jesse Minter is actually now with the Chargers for the same position that he had with the Michigan Wolverines in the college ranks. Now, going back to him being with the Baltimore Ravens from 2017 to 2020, when he, like I said, this is him returning back to the pro ranks. He was promoted from the defensive backs coach in his final season with the team. The Ravens won back-to-back AFC North division titles during his tenure. The Chargers also reached the deal Tuesday with former Ravens, Bills, and 49ers offensive coordinator Greg Roman to serve as the same role with the Los Angeles Chargers. This solidifies the top 2 roles on Harbaugh's coaching staff. So with Harbaugh's acumen and then also Greg Roman, and now you have Jesse Minter, you see really quick where they are going to establish themselves in the AFC West. So you're going to have to do something because the Kansas City Chiefs can't keep this up for too much longer. I mean, I think what's this, their 5th Super Bowl in 4 years? And if they win, Patrick Mahomes would be a 3-time Super Bowl champion. That guy is setting his own legacy. So, yeah, then you've got Denver. Nobody knows. Well, we have a good idea what that's going to look like because Russell Wilson won't give up any signing bonuses, nor should he. Get all of your money. That's what you signed for. So pay me what I signed for. I'm not going to restructure my deal because if I restructure my deal, you'll cut me. You'll kind of spread the money out, and I won't get any money of that $80 million. And again, we've covered risky math on this program more than one time. Now, Minter announced his departure on Michigan on Tuesday on social media. Oh, come on. See, that's what I hate. That's what I hate when guys get to social media and they start announcing that they're leaving. You know, I would like things to go back to the 90s, the good old days. If you're going to leave and resign, you're going to do that at a press conference in front of the world. I'm going to tell my coach. I'm going to tell the kids I recruited. that I'm not going to be here any longer. Then I'm going to go ahead and get with the school, and we're going to coordinate a campaign where we have a press conference, we have our window dressing, and then I walk out. I mean, this whole social media, I'm leaving kind of deal, that's chicken shit. Excuse me. Anyway, Mentor got on social media, said that he was leaving. Adam Schefter from ESPN reported that he had a deal in place to become the Chargers defensive coordinator. Mentor was Harbaugh's defensive coordinator at Michigan for 2 seasons, including the team that won the national championship in January. Before joining Michigan, Mentor was the defensive coordinator and safeties coach for the Vanderbilt. The Vanderbilt Commodores. Yeah, during the 2021 season. So there's his chops. He got him cut in the SEC, goes to the Big Ten. They make magic happen. He was on the staff for 2 years. Harbaugh took a liking to him. Now he's out in LA making some good money, doing what he's got to do. So we got another hire. Oh, man, for the record, that just makes me laugh. Oh, man, the guy in the back fighting windmill style and then doing something like he's swimming, and then you got the girl back there where it's so hot. Oh, my God, it's so funny. The cash is falling. So, look, good deal for Jesse Minter. He put the time in. He paid his dues. He grinded. He kept his head down. He was able to go ahead and get his accolades. He's got a championship under his belt. Look, hard work pays off. No argument out of here from me. Mentor exits further. Mentor's exit furthers the exodus from Ann Arbor following Harbaugh's departure in January. Harbaugh's son and former Michigan safeties coach and special teams coordinator Jay Harbaugh is reportedly joining the Seattle Seahawks as a special teams coordinator on the new coach Mike Donaldson's staffs. Vaunted strength and conditioning coach Ben Herbert followed Harbaugh to Los Angeles. So you have people who are loyal to a program, and then you have people who are loyal to a person. And so when you are loyal to a program, doesn't matter who's coaching, is that you live for that program. But then you have people who are just loyal to a coach and they just follow that coach. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I am saying you gutted a team. Basically, you gutted a team and left them to plug and play for a coach to get through a season who had your back. I never recall Sharon going to the press and just ripping Harbaugh. And then Harbaugh had all of these glowing things to say, but then you stole all of the talent. No, they didn't stole. They're grown men. They made their own decision, and it's not like there's enough. There's so many defensive coordinators without jobs. You could have hired somebody else to hire these people out of Michigan. It just, I don't know. As a person who's on the outside looking in, it just looks tacky. It just looks tacky, especially when there's still 2 open investigations on that same school that you left Sharon there to hold water. So he could be in a situation where if they're found guilty, all of the people who had a hand in this are no longer there, but the program suffers. Again, that's why it is so hard to pin Harbaugh down. He's likable. He's a likable personality, but there's a lot of slime on that guy. There's a lot of filth on that dude. We'll get into the end of this story when we come back from another 2-minute break from an unofficial sponsor of the show. Well, 2 minutes, Jesus, no, 20 seconds. This is Big Vern at App Stupid. Yes, Taco Bell, Lift Moss, try the $5 cravings box. cheesy beef burritos, gorditas, chalupas, Taco Bell, Live Mas. Visit the good folks down at your local Taco Bell or download the app. Order online, Taco Bell, Live Mas. So we're going to go ahead and land this plane. Looking at Harbaugh's son got a job out of the deal. Harbaugh's son is actually in Seattle with the Seattle Seahawks. The only one who stayed put in Michigan was Sharon Moore, which he was the offensive coordinator. Michigan just promoted him to head coach. And we talked about that the other day, how they plug and played and try to go ahead and interview and get guys in to a ship where on National Signing Day, they didn't even hit the top 10. Ohio State did. Michigan didn't. So this could be, like I said, I don't think that this season for the Michigan Wolverines is going to be, I don't think it's going to be anything like last year. I don't think they're going to be top 10 contenders. I don't think they're going to compete like they did last year. But it will be interesting to see. J.J. McCarthy is now, I think he declared for the NFL draft. So that's going to be interesting to keep your eyes on where he goes. And, if Harbaugh is going to trade up with the Chargers to get him. But I know they don't want to go ahead and invest in another quarterback because you got Justin Herbert there. And I know Harbaugh, him being a former quarterback, he can kind of show Herbert a couple of different things, different looks, and really enhance his play. So to the victor goes the spoils. Michigan, how do you feel? How do you feel, Michigan? Jesse Minter, your defensive coordinator, has just bounced. He's left the building. Let me know what you think. We'll be back. We keep coming back on a busy Thursday. This is Big Vern at App Stupid.